Hello all, this is Nipperss. Hey, today's mission is pretty much a cleanup mission before we need to leave. It's already week 2, and the next mission for this week is actually on a different planet. It's on the strenuous planet, which we have to go out to get to. So, I've already got this capital vessel set up for that. One of the things I did loot when I was cleaning up the ships is the warp drive, and also picked up a oh shoot, what's that thing? It holds a pentaxid. Yeah, that thing. Warp drive tank. So got both of those in place. Don't have a lot in the way of pentaxid, so I'll have to go and round a bunch of that up. But yeah. So I've been slowly kind of piecing this together. Just bits and pieces here and patching holes to kind of seal it up. Some places like, well, no, I guess yeah, this is still exposed to the outside, but still trying to decide whether I want to take a bunch of time to revamp this or just spawn in something new. But yeah. So anyways, I moved this thing closer to the mission base, just to make it faster for getting back and forth in case I need to. I love it that the trees still spawn inside. So we're gonna do all of this cleanup with my miner here, and basically all I'm gonna do is just slap one of these things on it. Yeah, that's the multi-tool. I kind of like that they made the drill and the multi-tool the same thing. Excuse me. So, we're going to put the multi-tool on here. I try not to leave that on there because it sucks up the power or something fierce. We got plenty of power on us. Let's go ahead and grab a bit of food. And I am going to time-lapse a whole bunch of this, so because this is going to take a while. But in doing stuff like this, I really want to use the hovercraft multi-tool, because it gives you 100% whether you've got a core in the thing or not. Don't know that these ramps are extended. Okay, these are. That works. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with this other POI over here. Shooting at. Okay, we got 2,700 rounds. That's fine. Okay, so basically the way this thing ends up working is it's got enough thrusters on it, it can climb pretty good. So I just climb up on top of a POI and kind of lower down just a little bit. Grab your devices, multi-turret, and depending on what I'm going for, I'll probably go ahead and try and take parts, although it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you don't have you get 100% either way, but if you try to take the parts, which I'm not concerned about this one, because it's so small, if you take the parts, I mean, it's just one less thing you have to build. Especially for blocks, but these are just regular steel blocks, as far as I know. So I'm not overly concerned about it. With the other base, that was the actual mission POI, I've already got a core in it, so when I go to take it, I will take the blocks, and it'll save me a bunch of build time. Now, doing this, taking bases apart with the multi-tool can be a little on the sloppy side, but it's so much faster, it's not even funny. So it is totally worth it. And like I said, whether you got a core in it or not, it gives you 100% of the parts. So even though I'm getting only a bunch of steel plates, I'm getting 100% of the steel plates. And it's so much faster for taking it apart than trying to do it with a regular multi-tool. It's going to be fun. Shooting the damn crickets again. So anyways, this is kind of how I do this. Start at the top, kind of work my way down, and then I'll create a flat spot, and I'll actually move the hovercraft to the new lower level flat spot that I end up creating. So the part that I'm on right at the moment is elevated. Kind of like so. And just grab the multi-tool again and go down another level. So, I'm not going to make you suffer through all of this. So I'll time lapse. I'll end up time lapsing a bunch of this. So, but this gives you an idea of kind of what I'm doing. And then also, I haven't cleared out any of the enemies in the main POI, so that's the other reason for doing it with this one. It's got a turret on it. The turret will take care of any enemies that are still in that base. I can always access my guns as well, so it's not too big of a deal. So, but anywho, this is essentially what we're doing today. Alright. Okay, well, there you have it. Got this thing. I may take out the base of this or not. I haven't decided just yet. I was going to leave it intact, just as kind of a landing pad for the Blooming Phoenix. But, yeah, I may go ahead and disassemble it. I am going to go ahead and leave it up for the time being. I'm going to place down a small generator and a small fuel tank, and I'm going to go and get the recycler, and I'm going to go ahead and recycle a bunch of this stuff because I really don't need like half a dozen of the generators and that sort of thing. These have really good parts, but I don't need that many. And then it's like stuff like flares and stuff I don't use at all. I get tons of beds. The parts are more valuable. Antennas, I mean, some of them I'll keep, but a lot of the stuff that's just excess, get rid of. So, but yeah, anyways, I'll probably go ahead and do that off camera. No point in having you sit around watching that. Might as well be watching paint dry. But yeah, as soon as I get all that kind of cleaned up and parted out, because those things, the recyclers can't be placed on a CV. It has to be on a base. So that's the only reason for kind of doing that. And being as how I have everything parked here and kind of ready to go, and pretty well defended, is the other reason for kind of just leaving stuff here. So, or using the base while it's already handy. That's what I need right there. So, anyways, I'm gonna get a bunch of that stuff recycled because, like I said, I've even got tons of parts here too. So, and I'll probably break down the hardened steel blocks so I can make them into combat. Because that last mission is gonna need combat steel blocks to get through, I think. So, anyways. I'm gonna get that set up, and we'll catch you all next go around. Alright, bye.